Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive and Reviews. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share this video with your riding buddies, and drop a comment below with your thoughts, because today we're diving into 6 of the most radical Suzuki custom motorcycles you've ever seen. These aren't your stock bikes. These are machines that have been completely transformed from everyday riders into rolling works of art. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for every second of this one. Now, Suzuki has always been a brand that stands for performance, reliability, and rider enjoyment. But what happens when you take those solid foundations and give them to builders with no limits on creativity? You get customs that break the rules, shake up expectations, and redefine what a motorcycle can be. And that's exactly what we're looking at today. Let's start with the one that literally turns heads no matter where it goes. A Suzuki GSX-R transformed into a neo-futuristic street fighter that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie. This bike doesn't whisper, it roars with attitude. The fairings have been stripped, rebuilt, and sculpted into sharp, angular bodywork that feels like an exoskeleton more than a motorcycle. From the super wide front tire to the minimalist tail section, every inch of this bike screams bold design. Even the handlebars are custom machined aluminum, short, direct, and designed to put the rider right in control. It's not for everyone, but that's the point. This bike doesn't sit quietly in the garage. It demands attention. Moving on, we have another crowd favorite, a Suzuki SV650 Café racer build that looks like a modern classic with a rebellious twist. This one takes a beloved platform and gives it a personality all its own. The builders didn't just add clip-ons and a cowl, they rethought the entire posture of the bike. A sculpted fuel tank flows into a sculpted seat hump that sits low and lean, giving it that iconic cafe racer silhouette. The exhaust? Custom-made stainless steel, wrapped and routed to give both a distinct look and a deeper, more throaty sound. But what makes this build magical is how it balances aggression with elegance. It keeps just enough of the SV's original soul while giving it a whole new voice. Then there's the Suzuki DRZ400 that took an off-road icon and turned it into a supermotard beast. This build is all about energy and motion, even when stationary. The oversized wheels, high fenders, and barely there body panels make it look like it's ready to leap off the showroom floor and hit the dirt just as eagerly as the asphalt. Suspension is lifted, tires are aggressive, and the stance is upright and ready. Riders who have taken this out swear it's one of the most playful bikes on tight, twisty roads or jump-filled back roads. It feels light, dynamic, and unpredictable in the best possible way. It's a bike that makes you feel like every ride could turn into an adventure. Next up is a build that took a Suzuki GS850G, a cruiser most people would pass by in a parking lot, and turned it into a high-end custom cruiser with an almost dreamlike quality. Gleaming chrome, flowing metalwork, and a paint job that looks like molten gold under the sun make this one feel like more than a motorcycle. It feels like a statement. The handlebars are wide and elegantly swept back. The seat is padded in premium leather, and the lines of the bike seem to tell a story of long rides, open roads, and sunset horizons. This is a bike that isn't concerned with shaving seconds off a lap time. It wants you to stop, breathe, and enjoy every mile. Now let's switch gears and talk about something even more daring. A Suzuki Katana Custom that leaps straight out of the pages of a graphic novel. This build plays with lines, angles, and form in such a bold way that it almost feels like the bike was drawn first, then built after. The bodywork is aggressive, almost fragmented, and the lighting elements integrated into the design make it look like it's glowing even when it's off. The seat tucks into the body like it's part of a single creature, and the stance is deadly serious. This isn't a bike for casual riders. This is a motorcycle for people who see the road as a canvas and the bike as their brush. Rounding out today's list is a custom Suzuki RF900R that has been reborn as a modern sport touring legend. This build didn't just change the look, it rethought the purpose. With sleek body panels, aggressive aero pieces, and a perfectly balanced ergonomic position, this bike looks ready to devour highway miles and carve through mountain passes alike. The paintwork is deep and rich, accented with contrasting trims that highlight every curve and angle. This bike manages to be both muscular and refined, a rare combination that makes it thrilling to ride and stunning to behold. What ties all these bikes together, beyond the fact that they started life as Suzukis, is the passion and creativity poured into each one. These builds aren't just about raw performance numbers. They're about identity, expression, and pushing the boundaries of what a motorcycle can be. Each one tells a story about the rider, the builder, and the vision that brought it to life. And that's really the beauty of custom motorcycles. They remind us that riding is not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about how you feel when you're moving, how the machine responds to you, and how it reflects your personality. Take a moment and think about what you want in a bike. Do you want raw speed? Maybe you want classic aesthetics with a modern twist. Or perhaps you want something playful and unpredictable that makes every ride feel like a new adventure. Whatever your taste, there's a custom build out there that speaks directly to it. And today's Suzuki customs show that even bikes with humble beginnings can can be transformed into true masterpieces. Now let's talk about why these builds matter. Because it's not just about pretty paint jobs or cool designs. It's about creativity. It's about riders and builders looking at something ordinary and imagining something extraordinary. It's about the freedom to explore ideas, test limits, and create something that not only functions beautifully, but also ignites emotion. Think about it this way. When you ride a standard production motorcycle, there's comfort in knowing exactly what to expect. It's reliable, familiar, and built for consistency. But when you ride a custom machine, there's a different kind of energy. Every twist of the throttle feels like a conversation. Every corner feels like an opportunity. Every ride becomes personal, and that personal element is something motorcycle culture thrives on. The community around bikes, the stories, the meetups, the shared passion, all of it breathes life into machines that might otherwise just sit in a showroom. Custom bikes are the beating heart of that culture. They show us that riding isn't just about transportation, it's about expression, freedom, and connection. As we wrap up, I want to ask you something. Which of these 6 radical Suzuki customs speaks to you the most? Are you drawn to the futuristic street fighter that looks like a robot's dream? Do you prefer the elegance of the custom cruiser? Maybe the playful nature of the supermotard calls to you? Drop your answer in the comments below. I want to know which one you would ride every day. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to Drive and Reviews, press the bell icon so you never miss an upload, and share this video with someone who loves custom bikes as much as you do. Because motorcycles are more than machines. They're a lifestyle, a passion, and a story waiting to be told. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one on Drive and Reviews. Ride safe and ride with passion.